Guangdong Province. Not only has it been the top-ranked province in terms of economic output for 32 consecutive years, but it also preserves authentic ancient Han culture. Generations of people from the Cantonese, Hakka, and Chaos Han ethnic groups have lived here. In addition to its impressive economic development, each city has a profound historical heritage. First, let's visit the southernmost part of Guangdong Province, the charming port city of Haiyun. The most beautiful city in Zhejiang, it is located on the Liezhou Peninsula, one of the three major peninsulas in China, facing Hainan Island across the sea. Known as the Qingdao of the north, Zhejiang of the south. It was one of the first coastal cities in China to open up to the outside world. Located south of the Tropic of Cancer, it enjoys mild winters and cool summers, with evergreen trees throughout the year. The combination of mountains and sea makes it exceptionally beautiful. Next, we have Maoming in Guangdong Province. It is one of the birthplaces of Lingnan culture, and an important origin of sorghum culture. In ancient times, it was known as Gaozhou Prefecture. During the Ming and Qing dynasties, it was an important economic and cultural exchange center in western Guangdong. It is also Gao Lisher's birthplace. Legend has it that the lychees eaten by Yang Guifei came from here. Known as a hot spring town and the capital of poetry, it is a city with beautiful scenery. Now we come to Yangjiang in Guangdong Province. With its advantageous location between mountains and sea, it boasts picturesque landscapes. It is home to one of China's 10 most beautiful islands, and was one of the first national marine parks. In ancient times, Hailing Island served as an important transit station and supply point on the maritime Silk Road. The famous Nanhai shipwreck was discovered in the waters of Yangjiang. It also has Yangchun landscapes represented by Lingshao Rock, which is known for its beautiful mountains and waters. Moving on, we have Yunfu, the sacred land of Lingnan. Yunfu is the largest inland port in Guangdong Province, and is rich in mineral resources. Surrounded by green mountains and flowing rivers, it is located in the mountainous area of western Guangdong, and serves as a transitional zone between Guangdong and Guangxi. It has Zen culture, Nanjiang culture, and stone art culture, making it one of the four major stone building material bases in China. Its iron ore production and quality rank among the top in the world. Qiaolu Quanfeng, the hometown of Cantonese opera. Yunfu is known for its wooden towers, springs, and music, also known as the Five Counties. It is located in the western part of the Pearl River Delta, and is one of the representative cities of Cantonese culture. It is the hometown of Liang Qichao and Fengru, and it is home to the World Cultural Heritage Site of Kaiping Diaolo and villages. Jiangmen has a large number of overseas Chinese, and compatriots from Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, and it is also a famous hometown for overseas Chinese. As an important node city in the Guangdong Hong Kong Macau Greater Bay Area, it is known as the Forest City. We have the beautiful city of Zhaoqing in Guangdong Province. The 7-star crags here are known as the top wonder in Lingnan. Centered around Xinghu Lake, the natural wonders unfold as you follow the Shijiang River upstream. Natural wonders unfold one after another, creating a rare 1,000-mile travel corridor in Guangdong Province. It can be described as an unfolding landscape painting. A city within the mountains. Mountains within the city. Interweaving of mountains and water. It is a highly livable city. Bustling, overlooking the South China Sea. The moonlit water holds pearls. This is Zhuhai, Guangdong Province. It faces Macau across the river. It is also the largest city in the Pearl River Delta region, with the longest coastline and the most islands. The Zhuhai-Macau Bridge spans the Lingdingqiang on both sides. It is also one of the representative cities of Guangfu culture, and an important starting point for the Guangfu people to go overseas. As early as the Neolithic period, primitive humans lived here. About 4,000 to 5,000 years ago. The birthplace of great figures. The spiritual charm of Zhongshan. In ancient times, it was called Xiangshan. This is the hometown of the founding father, and named after the founding father. The Pearl River Delta has 8 estuary channels, and Zhongshan City accounts for 3 of them. It is adjacent to Shund and Nanhai. Dongguan is collectively known as the 4 Tigers of Guangzhou. Its economic total has ranked among the top in Guangdong Province for many years. It is also an important birthplace of Xiangshan culture and Cantonese cuisine. Gathering place of the world. Hometown of martial arts. This is Foshan, Guangdong Province. It is commonly known as Chang. In history, it was one of the 4 gathering places and 4 famous towns in the world, with the titles of Hometown of Pottery, Hometown of Martial Arts, and Hometown of Music. It is also a renowned city for dragon boat and lion dance culture in China. Similarly located in the western part of the Pearl River Delta. It is an important trade center and comprehensive transportation hub. 1,000-year Phoenix City. Charming Qingyuan. This is Qingyuan, Guangdong Province. It is the largest prefecture-level city in Guangdong Province. Its area is about 9 times that of Shenzhen. Located in the middle reaches of the Beijiang River. It is a transitional zone between Nanling and the Pearl River Delta, known as the Bright Pearl of the Beijiang River, and the Xiangqing Art Garden, a young and charming city, also known as the backyard of the Pearl River Delta, the Millennium Commercial Capital, adorned with 5 flowers. This is Guangzhou, the capital of Guangdong Province. It is also the birthplace of Guangfu culture. Over 2,000 years ago, Panyu Port was established here. Since the Qin dynasty, it has been the political, economic, and cultural center of South China. It was also an important port on the maritime Silk Road in ancient times. During the Tang and Song dynasties, it was the largest port. In the Ming and Qing dynasties, it was the only major trading port with foreign countries. It is also the unique coastal port that has thrived for over 2,000 years worldwide. Forest City, World Factory. This is Dongguan, Guangdong Province. One of the megacities in the Pearl River Delta. A world-renowned manufacturing base. It is also a vital water and land passage between Guangzhou and Hong Kong. It has been designated as an international garden city, an important transportation hub, and foreign trade port in Guangdong Province, with over 1.2 million compatriots from Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, and over 300,000 overseas Chinese. It is also a famous hometown for overseas Chinese. A millennium ancient city transformed into a new city. This is Shenzhen, Guangdong Province. It faces Daiwan and Dapeng Bay to the east, and the Pearl River estuary, and Lingdingyang to the west. It is one of the 4 central cities in the Guangdong Hong Kong-Macau Greater Bay Area. It has witnessed the rapid development of China, with comprehensive water, land, air, and rail ports, facing Hong Kong across the river, also known as the Peng City. It is one of the 4 major first-tier cities in China. The prominent town of Hakka overseas Chinese in eastern Guangdong. This is Huizhou, Guangdong Province. It is backed by Luofu Mountain and bordered by Dia Bay to the south. The Dong River flows through it. During the Sui and Tang dynasties, it was already an important town in eastern Guangdong, also known as the Eastern Gateway to Lingnan, a renowned county in Guangdong. It is a convergence of Cantonese and Chaos Han cultures, a transitional zone, and one of the important settlements and distribution centers for Hakka people, known as the leading of the 4 Hakka prefectures. Hence, it is called the Hakka Overseas Chinese Capital. Mountains and rivers showcase its beauty, radiant with the glory of the times. This is Shaoguan, located in the northernmost part of Guangdong Province, situated in the Nanling Mountains in the northern mountainous region of Guangdong, the homeland of the Maba people, the birthplace of Shixia culture, the ancestral home of Chan Buddhism, and the hometown of the renowned statesman Zhang Jiuling. Zhu Lane in the Nanling Mountains is the birthplace of Cantonese culture, and the ancestral home of Cantonese. In history, most large-scale migrations passed through Shaoguan, an ancient Hakka city, a green park with 10,000 rivers. This is Huyuan City, Guangdong Province. In ancient times, within the territory of Huyuan, the town of Tuo was the earliest settlement in Lingnan. The Wanlove Lake and Qinglong Lake within its territory are the first and second largest man-made lakes in Guangdong. It is famous for its superior natural environment, and has maintained the highest water environmental quality in Guangdong Province for many years. The Pearl of the South China Sea, a land of culture. This is Shanwei, Guangdong Province. It is a convergence of Minnan, Hakka, and Chaos Han cultures, a meeting point of Cantonese culture. It has the highest number of islands in the province, and the largest coastal wetland, Qinghu Lake. The coastline stretches for a considerable distance. It is famous for the Shanwei 8 scenic spots, and is also renowned as a hometown of folk culture and arts. The World Hakka Capital, a land of culture. This is Meizhou, Guangdong Province. It is the regional center where Guangdong, Fujian, and Jiangxi provinces converge. Since the Ming and Qing dynasties, it has been a major departure point for Hakka people to spread across the world. It is the most representative gathering place of Hakka people worldwide. Hence, it is called the World Hakka Capital. It is also a famous national historical and cultural city, the ancient city of eastern Guangdong, revealing the beauty of poetry and painting. It is one of the important ancestral and gathering places for Chaos Han people, and an important birthplace and flourishing land of Chaos Han culture. It is known as the Water City of Lingnan. The Rongjiang, Longjiang, and Lianjiang rivers flow through its territory. It is also known as the Jade Capital and Seaside Zolu of China, with a history of over 2,000 years since its construction. It is also one of the important cities in the coastal economic belt of Guangdong Province. The sea breeze carries the charm of the tides, a century-old commercial hub. This is Shantao, Guangdong Province. It is also one of the 4 Chaos Han cities, and an important birthplace of Chaos Han culture. It is the only city in China with an inland bay. Shantou has over 5 million overseas Chinese and compatriots from Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, scattered across the world. It was also one of the first coastal cities in China to open up to the outside world, and ranks first in terms of economic development in the Chaos Han region. The ancient charm of the tides. The eastern gateway to the mountains. This is Chaozhou, Guangdong province. It is a cultural city with a history of over 1,600 years, and an important component of Lingnan culture. Since the Tang dynasty, it has been a significant gateway to the Maritime Silk Road, and a channel to Taiwan. It is the hometown of Li Ka-shing, the richest Chinese entrepreneur, and is renowned as the porcelain capital of China. The historical and cultural sites within its territory are as numerous as stars in the sky. From the Qin dynasty to the present day, the ancient Chinese have continued their brilliance here for over 2,000 years. The accumulation of strength has led to the achievements of today's Guangdong.